everybody, happy weekend. We are starting this weekend vlog a little bit early. It is Friday afternoon before the end of the work week, but we just did a huge grocery run, so I wanted to do a grocery haul. We went to Trader Joe's and Target and we spent about $200. I'm gonna start with the Trader Joe's stuff. Tortilla chips, the very best ones in the whole world. Green beans, cotton candy grapes, farro, zucchini, cilantro, 2 bell peps, shredded Mexican cheese, mandarins, some ice cream that needs to go in the freezer right now, onions, a sweet potato, 4 of these fruit leather wrap things that are really good, standard chicken burrito bowl and the green chili lime chicken burrito bowl, olive oil, creamy tomato basil sauce, 2 things of black beans and 2 things of fire roasted tomatoes, these super delicious frozen chocolate covered strawberries. I was inspired because it's almost Valentine's Day, frozen pork gyoza, beef tamales, carne asada burritos, chicken soup dumplings. I really prefer the pork and ginger, but they didn't have them, ravioli, fresh mozzarella snackers, chicken and chicken sausage, 2 things of ground beef, Colby Jack cheese, roast beef. Okay, I'm pretty sure the rest is from Target. Cheese puffs, Chex Mix, tortillas, Diet Coke, pumpkin, chicken pot pie soup, chocolate chips, Ross's sour candy strips, white grape juice, Ross's ginger ale, old-fashioned oats, Velveeta mac and cheese, taco seasoning and chili seasoning, chicken broth, and the last thing is dry shampoo. Ross and I are both incredibly busy right now, so when we actually had time to go to the grocery store, we wanted to make sure that we got a ton of stuff, and I think we succeeded and will not need to go back for a while. I got these Charlotte Tilbury Magic Serum samples in a Sephora order, and I'm not really sure what it's supposed to do, but I've been using it morning and night like it says. Maybe it hasn't been long enough, I can't really tell yet, I don't know, but feels good on the skin. Hello everybody, happy Saturday. I have just been having a nice relaxing morning at home. I really meant to continue vlogging yesterday, but to be honest with you, the end of my workday kind of like went up in flames. I was dealing with a little mini work catastrophe. It's all fine, it's no big deal, but it just like kind of put me in a mood. And then last night I just went and played a show and came home. So like there just wasn't a lot going on. So now it is really the weekend for real. So we're picking the vlog back up now. When I say it's the weekend for real, that's really kind of loaded a little bit, because if you have been watching my vlogs recently, you will know that I don't have a day off until 10 days from now. And I haven't had a day off since January 18th. I think it's February 10th right now. Because I have a full-time job, but I'm also playing in the pit of a musical at a children's theater right now. And I'm doing that on the weekends. And I'm about to head out to go play 2 shows today. But today is also gonna be really fun because today is a Valentine's Day for me and Ross, because he is going to be working like a, he's gonna be working like a 14-hour day on Valentine's Day. So we're gonna celebrate tonight by going to our favorite fondue spot, and I'm so excited to take you guys along. This place is honestly like my favorite thing to do in the whole city. Anyway, gonna head out for the show now because I'm about to be pushing it on getting to the train I want to take. So let's go. It is such a nice day out right now. one show is over and we have like an hour in between shows, so I just walked down to Madison Square Park. My show's in the Flatiron area, so it's very close, and I'm just enjoying this beautiful weather. It is 58 degrees right now. This coat is almost too much and I am just thriving. Second show down, I've met up with Ross, and it is time. I've truly not been able to think about anything else today but this fondue. I'm so excited. So we just walked by the school on the way to the fondue that had all these mosaic art pieces on the wall. It looked like they were made by the kids. Very cool. We're home, and I am in the position that I will be in until I go to bed. It's like just after 9, and Ross and I recently have been in the habit of going to bed really early. I guess not really early for most people. I've just always kind of been a night owl, and recently we've been going to bed at like between 10 and 11. The other morning I woke up at barely after 6, and I was like, wait, this might be a little excessive, but anyway, the fondue was so good. What are you doing? Why are you just laying in the middle of the floor? Good morning, everybody. I have just been having the best slow morning. I woke up around 7:15, which just feels crazy for a Sunday. Like, I didn't need to be up then. But like I said last night, I've just gotten on this schedule of going to bed very early. I've just been so tired. And also for what Ross is working on right now, he's had to get up pretty early. So he's been going to bed early too. And like, I could stay up a little bit later, but he's like, I'm going to bed. I'm like, well, I'm tired too. I'm gonna go to bed too. But it's been really nice to have like long, slow mornings, especially since being so busy. It's like, that's my me time and the time that I get to just relax and be human. But this morning, while I was enjoying my slow morning, I was watching Alexis Eldridge's YouTube video. I think she posted it like a week or two ago, but I'm a little behind, where she was planning and setting goals for 2024, and she was talking about how she wanted to start using a paper planner. And I used to use paper planners and then switched to bullet journaling for about a year, and then I switched to Notion, and I do everything digitally now. But it reminded me that the other day, Ross was reorganizing some of our drawers, and he found my 2020 and 2021 planners in there, and I was like, wait, get those out, I want to look at them. And then I just never got time to look at them, and the video reminded me, so I pulled them out, and it's just fascinating to me. Like, okay, the 2021, we all know what happened in 2020. and I was looking at my February calendar, and on February 29th, I have Aaron's birthday party, 9 p.m. And it just brought back the memory that like Aaron's birthday party, it was at this karaoke bar and it was packed in there. And it was the last thing like that I did before the world shut down. So that's crazy. And then if I flip and look at the March calendar, this one's wild. So at this point, I was trying to get my footing as a musician in New York City, and I was working as an usher part-time at a theater to supplement income. And so I have all these usher shifts written down. And then March 13th here, you can see it says canceled with an arrow, and the purple ones are all usher shifts. You can just see how they were all canceled when the world shut down. Also on March 9th, I have audition 11 a.m. and that was, I auditioned to play bass clarinet part-time for an orchestra, and I got that job. And then within the next week, that was gone. So it's just kind of like crazy to look back at this stuff. But the one that was more interesting for me, partially because there was more going on, but also this is a more detailed planner, 2021, I had this Evo planner, or EVO, I don't know. But it was this like intense planner where you take a personality quiz and you buy one that's like specific to your personality type, and it's just very, very detailed. So this one has like monthly calendar pages, week pages, and then daily pages that you do. And the daily pages include gratitude. And going back and looking at where I wrote down what I was grateful for every day is just like, how cool. So I just want to read you some of these things that I was grateful for. And I want you guys to think about what you're grateful for as we go through these. For a lot of them, I wrote family members. Like I have my mom, sweet baby Rory, great friends, how much Ross cares for me, books, the sunny, less cold than usual that it has been today. This was on January 12th. Gilmore Girls, my super comfy bed, my education, New York City, green grapes, guacamole, that I started making YouTube videos, that people in New York reliably wear masks, candles, Marissa, that's my best friend, Trader Joe's, dogs, that cute squeaky meow that Rory does, plants, not being as sore from Pilates as I was last time, having a washer dryer in my apartment, the Brooklyn Heights Promenade, Freddie Mercury, finding a free humidifier on the street, aw, getting to teach a student like, student's name. This is one really great student of mine who is still my student, and teaching her is just wonderful. The Buy Nothing Facebook group. Ross's birthday surprise for me. 2021. I might have made a YouTube video. Maybe I should go back and look. Moving and getting more space soon. So this was right before we moved into this apartment from our studio. You guys, June 2nd, 2021, I hit 300 subscribers on YouTube. Crazy. It is just so fun to go back and look at this stuff and have record of what I was doing and how I was feeling about things. Like I have a journal too. I haven't been reliable about journaling my whole life, but I have had reliable periods of journaling, and it's so fun to go back and look at those too. But I think I've just been inspired that I might go get a paper planner today. I kind of want to use one again. Almost just for future me, really, but I don't know. I might do that. But for now, I gotta go practice because my audition is so soon. It is at the end of this month, and it is currently the 11th. Crazy. If you're new here, I'm taking a big important clarinet audition at the end of the month. All right, I am dressed and about to head out to go play shows number 16 and 17. I'm home, and on the way here, I did it. I stopped and got a physical planner, and I'm like, am I actually gonna use this after getting used to using digital for so long? But we'll see. I'm having some leftover chicken paprikash from the other night. It's a Hungarian dish that Ross makes. It's chicken with like a paprika broth and dumplings and onions, and it's so good. Okay, so after I ate dinner, I had to essentially drag myself off the couch and make myself practice. I am beat, but it's okay. I had to do it. It honestly wasn't the most productive practice session I've ever had because I am just so drained. I practice so much better in the morning time. Thanks so much for hanging out with me on this weekend that wasn't really a weekend, honestly, but I am so excited because tomorrow makes 1 week until I get my first day off in a month. And I am just living for that day off. Obviously, working consistently for a month straight is not long-term sustainable, and everyone should be getting proper rest, and it's not something you should do on a regular basis. But you know, every now and then you just gotta really hustle, I think. And I kind of like hate saying that because I'm not one of those like hustle culture people. I think a work-life balance and proper rest is very important, but in order to get to where I want to be, I need to work really hard sometimes. I don't know, I feel delirious. I don't think I'm making any sense. So I'm gonna wrap this vlog up now. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button. It is so helpful for me. What's the next thing? Subscribe. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Bye.